Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 1 of What's the Perspectives? I am your host, ladies and gentlemen, Tavares Latrell Estes.
And I'm the co-host, the one that is the show, will be the show. Aaliyah.
Oh, Lord, here we go. Somebody gotta lie. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of What's the Perspective. We will be talking about a plethora of things. Twitter-like, life-like, all the stuff that y'all talk about with y'all stank-ass friends. We won't talk about it today.
Also, we didn't mention that we'll be talking about like more adult stuff, like finance, relationships.
Facts.
You know, lifestyle things as well. So we'll count that out.
Also, I have to tell our co-host talking to their microphone, you know what I'm saying? You know, talk about...
Yeah, anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
So what we got on the agenda, man? What are we talking about today?
What's our first topic? Our first topic could be about how he had, what's up?
DDG.
Yeah,
And that boy plugged her up. Boy, he ain't stupid. Congratulations to what you doing.
No, it's time also congratulations. No, I'm so disappointed. But I am happy for her because she's you know, she seems happy. So that's good. Like I said, I'm still disappointed because she's so young, and I just want her to just go a little further in her career.
Wow. She got money?
Money is just sometimes money isn't enough. Money isn't just like it's the key.
He got money. She got money.
And then it's just like, okay, have a baby, that's it. They still gotta live the same life that we live. You know?
Did y'all say that about Jay-Z and Beyonce?
Yes. They both was working very young, very consistently. They both still work to this day.
I mean, don't get me wrong now. I'm not gonna say
you can't like put both of them in the same category though, like, as far as like their mindsets. Like their mindsets probably is different. Yeah, this is a different era that we in right now too.
Now what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna say that DDG is Jay-Z. He's not.
Oh.
But what I'm saying is
We can agree on that.
Is that we can't compare, but we're gonna look at it from that standpoint. Saying.
Right though, I mean, yeah, I get that standpoint, but like I said, we still live in two different eras stuff, so I don't know, it's different. I just feel like everybody in a rush to have kids and nowadays will that just be like really like rush to love or like rushing to be loved, and I feel like that's something that, you know, when you have to speak like that's something that has to be rushed. I feel like, you know, there's more to life, like especially with chicks your goals or just trying to flourish as a woman.
Super facts.
So, before you have a child.
But do you think Holly is established enough to finally have her first kid? I feel like she is.
I feel like financially, yes, maybe not by any. Just as far as like growing into being a woman, because like I feel like a person, I feel like you don't really know what you want to closer to 30. And I feel like you could still have that same person.
How old are they?
I think these are young 20s.
They ain't 20s?
Yes. That's
Well, see, because I'm looking at it from this perspective. If DDG is a rapper, whatever, I don't know what he is, but if he wants to have that woman's child, she want to have his kid too. Clearly, she ain't tripping on it. I like it. I look, DDG, keep doing your thing, player. Much love and respect.
Okay, I hope it works out. I hope she gets
you plugged up a winner, my boy. Look here, man. I got a couple friends, right? That they can really, really like, and Darius knows what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put his name out there. Really is in love with this one. Chloe.
Chloe. That's my
the one, ain't she the one who did Little Mermaid?
No, that's Holly. Chloe.
Damn.
Chloe did. She's a singer. And she did some of your character.
Oh, so is that the one that was getting hit from the back by old boy from Snowball? Ain't that her?
Oh yeah, that was her.
That was her, right? I said that's the one that everybody on the internet, all the dudes going crazy. I was like, boy, y'all is wilding out right now on this girl. Y'all, hey, look though, I seen that singing. But yeah, man, congrats on the DJ.
Oh my God.
He did his thing, man. I appreciate it. That's good, man. We seeing out here tripping like wrestling.
We don't know that. We don't know what's going on behind those doors. They have their those information, so that's the more I'm saying. I don't really touch bases on things that I don't have to ask for. So.
That is true. Now, speaking of true, you know what we're about to go into. I don't know if you heard of this or seen it, but I've seen it and I've been watching it. This is one of my favorite shows. And they started getting in podcasts. It's Breakfast Club, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, my boy, DJ Envy, man, he is in some hot shit right now. And I do mean hot shit. He is probably going to go to jail for a Ponzi scheme with real estate. He was doing real estate with some guy named Pena or Diaz. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I see those stuff on that look like that.
Yeah, so there's been a lot of jokes being cracked right now, and they trying to kick a man while he's down. I understand it perfectly. But I don't know if you know a lot about the DJ Envy thing, the Ponzi scheme with the real estate, but he used to promote the hell out of this real estate program, man, and try to get a lot of people to join with him. He had a lot of projects that he had, buildings. He owned a lot of units that he was getting rent from people. I guess it all fell apart when some guy wanted to sue them for a company that they were talking about that was crypto. You could pay for it or something in crypto. I guess the guy found out that the shit was fraudulent. Sued DJ Envy and the other guy, his buddy, his partner, Pena or Diaz, I do not know, I'm sorry. And yeah, that ain't up for, they in trouble now. The FBI raided the Breakfast Club to check computers and data and all this other stuff. Like, I'm gonna put it to you like this. When the feds come knocking, you in trouble, dog. Like, I don't give a damn what nobody say. When the feds knock on your door, your ass is in trouble. You can't get out of that. I'm just being honest. So some people don't get out of it. Some people do. Like 6ix9ine.
Not that easy, right?
Like 6ix9ine, he got out of that. But this one might be tough. You playing with a lot of people.
Yeah, and I feel like that was his karma, father trying to start as well. Because it's funny how that start happening. That happened. So yeah.
So what do you feel about all the like celebrities attacking these shit like Rick Ross?
Attacking
DJ Flex.
They got everywhere too. I feel like you know, when it's like that is just like that's the one I get that point.
So do you feel like they was hating? I feel like they was hating.
I don't think they was hating. What does Rick Ross have?
I mean, Rick Ross got into it with him over the car show and the cars and all of that other good shit. But then, like Funkmaster Flex, he's funny to me because he used to get into it with the Breakfast Club because they used to compete. You know what I'm saying? The freestyles that Funkmaster Flex would put out would be dope as hell. That was his niche. But the Breakfast Club had great interviews with great fucking people. So, I mean, it was like he couldn't get those interviews. Like, Breakfast Club was the show that I would go and watch on YouTube. You didn't watch that.
I think everybody was watching it.
Yeah, so, I mean, I feel like they hate on him sometimes. Every once in a blue moon. I feel like they hate on him, but
I don't see that at all. I see them just me or just the nothing. Like, with that guy, another hero, and people. That's how I see it.
I feel like that nigga going to jail. They hating on him. Just like they would hate on anybody. We kick them right down. They did it with T.I. They hated on T.I. Everybody started coming at him trying to throw rocks at him because they knew he was going to jail. They knew he couldn't respond. They knew he couldn't do nothing. So, you know, I understand. But that DJ Envy thing, that Ponzi thing, I'm sorry, man. He got kids. He got a wife. Never want to see a man get locked up behind something. If he didn't know what was going on, then free that man. You know what I mean? Lord Porter. Exonerate that man. But
I highly doubt it.
If he knew what was going on,
because I should say, fans, you should know people that come out there.
That is very much true. You got it. All right, what else are we talking about? Man, do you really want to talk about this? Let's talk about Sexy Red. I know we late, everybody, but we're going to talk about it.
We ain't late because it's always
her name always popping. How do you, from a standpoint, I want to jump into this because this is real for me. Because I'm a music head. Anybody don't know out there in the world, I am a music head. I love music. I dive deep into music very much. How do you feel about Sexy Red right now?
Well, I personally don't really have a negative view on her. Only thing I would say, I'm definitely disappointed in like her being pregnant. But besides that, like far as her career, actually moving, like when it comes to her music, I feel like she makes some music for a certain type of group of people. I ain't gonna say on camera, but you know,
Ratchets.
it's not just ratchet.
She making for ratchets.
My thing is, it's just like okay, like you know, one thing that she said without wrong, which is sugar. It's just I mean, I lose Lord, I would like it. I'm not thinking about it. Like thinking without our freaking out those doors. I mean, did she lie about what you know? Did she lie about what goes on behind those doors? No, she didn't. So the fact that I feel like that's why you know.
Just because you're freaky behind closed doors, don't give people the audacity to make music.
So what was the difference? My thing is, so what is the difference between like I did with Trina, Shauna, Foxy Brown, and them? Like,
because you know, I'm gonna be real.
Because you know, music was way sexual. We was just probably too young to understand.
Now I'm not gonna be mad.
It was way more sexual.
I'm not gonna be mad at Sexy Red. Not for no lyric content because we grew up listening to what's her name? Damn, I do not want to forget her name. She did Freak Like Me. Cause I'm gonna be a freak until the day. My mama used to play that. I used to be looking like, what the hell you got like that?
TLC had freak music.
TLC had freak music. Then we got Wild Ratchet Trainer. I got an ass so big like the sun.
Okay, I was seeing that in like 7th or 8th grade.
That's what I'm saying though. You see what I'm saying? Then you had Kaya Mani.
Yeah, to this day we still, you know.
Yeah, motherfuckers play that.
What was her name?
Adina Howard, that's her name. Freak Like Me. Adina Howard, shout out to Adina Howard. She went to go do church and I appreciate that. You know, she found the Lord some type of way. But I can't get mad at Sexy Red. The reason why I'm not gonna get mad at her is because I understand where she's coming from.
That's really what it is.
It's this generation's type of music. Whether we want to look at it and be like, ew, this is just disgusting. It's not.
You could say, I can see it from that standpoint, but at the same time, it's also know like, I mean, it's a miss. So for all you know, like, she could have took something that you know that's gonna sell and take it around with it. You know,
some slittery.
Yeah, it's like at the end of the day, because you want that money, so it's just like you just gonna keep doing it. And it's like that son of a bitch, and you just like, okay, that's what y'all talking about. I'll keep going, keep making money, and that's that. Because it's like that. But then, you know, I ain't gonna lie, like you said, I know where she comes from. So it's like they're not really trying to influence people. You know, they don't see it as like, oh, the whole world is actually watching. But then it's just like sometimes I just be I see comments about like how she dressed, how she looks, and stuff like that. And it's just like, why does that bother me so much, or why is that such a
She dressed like she from St. Louis.
Yeah, but
like I ain't even gonna lie.
At the same time, I don't know. I'm just like I just feel like this kind of I didn't know it was not how
I ain't got no problem with how she dressed. It's just.
But yeah, not you, but like you know, I just have to comment.
When you think about how she comes off, she comes off like I don't mean to characterize no woman from Chicago. She come off like a South Side girl.
Yeah.
She come off like she from 63rd, 79th, like she come off like that. Like and that's funny. I know we see the memes on social media, like we're back in the day. You know, the early 2000s, 63rd girl with the shiny belts and jeans on and two-tone hair. It's funny, but I mean it makes sense. Like I look. My coochie pink, my booty hole brown. I mean, that made people go nuts.
Yeah. But see, but you know why? But not only does it turn you up, but at the same time, like, it relates to that stuff. So that's why.
I mean, we see the tape.
Well, I didn't see the tape.
I seen it.
I only take all the things, man.
I seen it. Ladies and gentlemen, I seen it. Regular, okay?
I don't care about all the girl sex life for real.
You remember the Mimi Fawcett thing from Love and Hip Hop or whatever that was? They raving over there. Come on, girl, she's taking a shower rod. Now stop it. It's mid.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Men.
That's because like people should be expecting so much from people. That
Girl, I was doing that when I was 23.
that's what I'm saying. They be expecting so much from people that blow up with us.
Yeah.
It's just like she makes her a regular ass person.
Thank you.
Sexy Red, I ain't gonna say. Look, I don't know what circumstance you was in at the moment when you was filming that. It could be a different circumstance when they film this shit. They may have been quick.
It may have been.
It may have been her just trying like, oh, you want to film me? You nasty.
It ain't filmed.
They filmed it.
Yeah, we never know.
You never know because it looked regular. It looked like some OnlyFans shit, though.
One of them POVs.
One of them POVs.
Like I said, I ain't seen the video, so.
That shit was terrible. Sexy Red, it was terrible. I don't care if you block me or not talk to me or whatever. It was terrible. I'm okay with your music. Okay with it because I have to be realistic. You listen to slop on my knob like corn on the cob and checking your beat and do your job.
I mean, look at
lay on the bed and give me head.
even though it kind of sells for me, but that's so when go over into the
What's going on with all?
What Glorilla song? Oh yeah, that's cold now. Come on, Glorilla cold.
No, I love that. Don't get me wrong.
She cold with it. I love that new extra.
Oh my God.
I love her. She from Memphis, man. I love her. I can't. Glorilla can't do no wrong. Lola Brooke, shout out to Lola Brooke. Can't do no wrong. Scarlett, lyricist. She can rhyme. Can't do no wrong. Who else? Who else? Female rappers. Female rapping.
You always got to give homage.
You always got to give homage to Nicki.
Okay, look, that's the
You gotta give homage to Nicki. Can't hate on her.
No Nicki's like
People be hating, but you can't hate on her. She write her own bars. Like,
But
yeah, Sexy Red Man and Sex Tape was not sexy at all.
So how do you feel about Sexy Red?
Sexy Red overall.
Sexy Red overall, like music wise or person wise?
I guess for me, music wise, it doesn't bother me and it turns me up. But it doesn't influence me when we being crazy or shit. Personally wise, I don't know. I don't really look too deep into it. I do feel like she do make some bad choices, and I feel like she's like the friend that you have fun with, but you gonna go home and go back to your regular life. That's that's friend. But for the most part, at the same time, she a realist though. So at the same time, I probably can sit down and talk to her.
I'm gonna play this.
So
I'm gonna say this.
But I do know that I can talk. I will say that like I do know little girls really do be like influenced. They really do be looking up to older girls. So that's the only thing I will say. Like even though you're not trying to influence, you still end up being an influence. So that's the only thing. But since that, like I said, her audience starting to hear it's for certain types. So it's really for adults, grown people. So, and then if your kid listens to that,
I feel like this.
I feel like this, and I'm gonna say this because
I like Sexy Red.
I like Sexy Red making money.
Make that money.
Make that money.
Get that bag.
You know what I'm saying? Get that bag.
take care of your
At
kids.
these,
Let's be honest.
because let's be honest, we ain't buying her shit.
Okay.
If you really want to dig deep
They paying for a
into
goddamn
it,
thing.
we ain't paying no $3.99 for no
Single. We
single.
just down.
We just downloading it off iTunes.
Even though we had to pay for those.
Even though we still pay for those streams.
I'm gonna say this. It ain't my.
I'm gonna say this. It ain't my particular music that I would put on and play.
Like
Sookie with the good.
Oh, that's different. I don't even
She got songs that's funny. It's comical. So I would never, like, I'll put it on at a party just to turn everybody up. And then it'd be off. It would be off. It wouldn't be played again.
True.
Like Gary goddamn TV. But
Sexy Red, I gotta
give props to because
she found her lane.
she found her lane.
And
And when she found her lane, she took advantage of her lane and she got bagged for her. I respect it because the music industry is fickle like that. So, music wise, I wouldn't play it. I wouldn't play her shit. But I'll put it on at a party.
From Canada.
That's some turn up shit.
good enough for me because
Person wise,
sounds good to me.
person wise, I think the caricature that she's trying to keep up is something that I'm not one of those people.
I ain't with the character.
I ain't with the caricature.
I ain't with
that. Because when you got a lot of white people that look at you as, and when you're looking at this black culture,
they like this black
culture. They want to emulate this black culture. And you got to be careful with that because now you got a bunch of girls just running around screaming, "My Woody me, my Woody, oh, like, and it's
Where do we?
Where do we draw that line at?
And
Like,
that's why I said that's what like I do. That's what I'm like. That's the only downfall I have.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
yeah, it's kind of
People
scary.
do be used to influence. Like
Scary.
even when you don't realize it's
Especially our kids, man, our young women, our young little girls, man, they can't be running around singing that. I get it, but that's also on the parents who plan it.
But you're right though. But you know when they not around, they can't control everything. So
You can't control it.
You can't control it, but you damn sure can curb it. My kid will never be able to listen to no damn sexy radio. I can guarantee it.
The last thing with you.
You wanna know why?
I'll give you an example.
I'll give you an example.
My household,
In my household,
I will play.
I will play. Like literally, I live by myself.
In my
So in my house, I play a plethora of fucking
you
music.
won't hear.
You won't hear, even when people are my neighbors,
Dude, you
they be like, dude, you listen to everything.
jazz.
Like you have jazz going one day, you have old school R&B, 90s R&B, 2000 R&B.
You got all of that shit.
You got all of that shit
We
going.
don't hear just.
We don't hear just that ratchet rap and ratchet shit all day because I just can't. I'm older,
But
of course, but I'm also one of those people that I just can't listen to that shit.
Yeah, but see, that's you.
Yeah.
That's you as an individual. There's no child. You
Yeah.
have their own life and their own choices.
That is true.
Only thing
That is true.
The only thing I will say is that my dad was the type of thing too. Like he listened to different types of music. That's how I got into music. Like different genres. He was into all of it. So when it comes to me, it like even like it runs in my family. Like you know, a lot of my uncles and rappers, like you know, it is thing. And then I got cousins that be trying to rap and all that stuff. So you know, it's music just runs in the family. So it's just like even with them being how they were and just living around that, I definitely have something too. And like just some of them like you know my dad used to like his old school too. So it's like you know even with him being old school, it's like I listen to that, but at the same time I still listen to that and I listen to a little bit of that and that and that. So I'm just like that, but that's just me. So that's something like you just never know. Like you can't really say you will never with something or you know you can stop everything.
I can guarantee you this: sexy red will not get played by my kids.
Well,
when I have kids, they will not play this shit in my house.
I'll
You
say
gonna be listening to Beethoven?
Yeah, I was to say, but like.
6 minor.
So what about like a kid's party or like somebody else want to argue?
Well, they gonna be playing kids
You gonna
pop.
pull a kid
Some
out?
shit. They ain't gonna be playing that.
You gonna pull a kid out of the party?
Yeah, damn right. Come on. Get on out of here. Ain't no FREE, fuck nigga. Ain't none of that.
Your lady, she playing with you.
You gotta turn that shit off. Leave that
That's
shit.
a lot of control, bro.
It ain't a lot of control.
It is a lot of control.
Look, Sexy Red, shout out to you. You still just. I can't. I'm sorry.
That's the love of your thing, you know.
Yeah, do you, boo boo? That's what we say over here. Do you?
Oh my God, keep making the meals, you know.
All right, what else we gonna make into? Do I really talk about this? I don't even want to go into that. Let's go into
We was
this.
talking about the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, so that's another big one. You gotta talk to your wife for this. I want the fans to hear this shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, there was this viral video going out on TikTok about this guy who was taking this woman out on a date, and they pulled up to the Cheesecake Factory, right? This lady had a whole fucking fit about this. She didn't even get out the damn car. I look too good for this. Like, that's what she was doing, right? So this one, we get some backstory to that video as well. So the backstory is that he waited for her like for over an hour. So they missed their reservations by a long shot. That's a problem with it, but whatever. Missed the reservation. He takes her to the Cheesecake Factory, which is the next available, I guess, eloquent dinner, if you want to say that. Okay, but he takes her there. She doesn't want to get out of the car. She says, "Look at me. Do I look like a Cheesecake Factory woman? Huh? Do I?" That's how she was talking. I'm like, what the? So I'm gonna start off on this one, because this one, you know what? As a matter of fact, no, I ain't gonna start. I'm gonna let Aaliyah go ahead and indulge in that. How do you feel about that shit?
Well, I mean, honestly, a lot of stuff, even relationships, women, I'm not my idea. So when it comes to that, I feel like my experience with that has been very, very different.
Mhm.
I feel like for me, it's always like you are what you attract. So usually what I attract is usually what I like, and what I like is usually what they like. So I really haven't had that issue with a man choosing the wrong place. However, I'm not a picky person. I've been in a relationship where, I had a relationship and that was my soulmate. And but he's my soulmate. And like he asked me to go. He asked me out on a date, and I didn't choose where to go. I actually didn't care because I was just surprised that he didn't want to go somewhere. I actually set it up and follow through with it.
Right.
So we ended up going to like some arcade, and I actually ended up having so much fun laughing.
Shout out to the arcade to bringing it back.
Yes, and I actually had a really good time. And that's actually like one of my best days I've had, like for me, like just because the way we did it. And after that, like I wasn't pressured for sex or anything, but that was to happen. But it didn't happen. He didn't care. We got food, all that good stuff. So we just ended up having a nice time. And that's really more so what I be looking for. Like even in like we only did the next way. So yes. So. Going forward, that's usually like what I go for, or like what I require.
Okay.
Or so like, and I also be looking for a man who doesn't. I don't really have to tell what to do, like I said. I prefer.
He's a leader.
Not necessarily. Well, I mean, look, a man could be a leader, but that don't mean he's a good man.
Ooh, talk that talk, miss. Talking.
Yeah, that does not mean he's a good man because those morals and how you think is very important. So, that plays a big part. Because the leader can still, a leader can make money. The leader can whatever. But it's what about his personality and his character.
Facts.
We don't look at all that. So, well, a lot of women don't look at all that, and that's what they should have done. So,
Okay.
Going back to what we was talking about.
Yeah, so how do you feel about that situation?
When it comes to that situation, I feel like she should look at herself. I feel like you need to look at the type of man you are attracted. You need to look and see. And another thing, like when I go out on dates, I don't go out on dates just to eat or just to get a free meal or a free drink. If I actually want to see like what I really don't. I like to take myself out on dates, so it's like it's not really like a big thing where it's like, oh wow, But and then I can feel about business out. But a lot of men tend to do nice stuff. Be a nice person or a good person. So. I don't really.
That's what they say.
Don't be a hater back. But like I was saying, so when it comes to that, I don't really have no issue. But for her, I feel like she should look at what she's attracting. I feel like she should look at herself. Because like I said, for the most part, the men that come to you, she should also look and make sure that she actually likes the person and he actually likes her. Because the men that come to you should be like more so on your level. They should be like thinking like you. They should have like the same morals that you do. And you not really gonna find all that out like when you first meet them, but that's what you should be more focused on versus where he takes you. And then but like I said, if you have issues with a man and where he's taking you, you need to focus on what you attracted. That's how I see it.
You really want to know the goddamn real? I'm gonna tell you the real.
He think I'm lying because he never experienced it. But
I'll tell you the real.
All the men that did what they did,
I'll tell you the real. What she did was blasphemy.
I feel like, okay, don't get me wrong. I feel like it was rude.
First of all, I would have took. You got an attitude like that? I'm taking you to the Cheesecake Factory.
And don't get me wrong, I don't be really caring about the food too much. I like the drinks. You gotta have the drinks.
Well, I mean, I don't know about Cheesecake Factory having good drinks.
Yeah.
Now, ain't food now. Come on now, you get the burrito. Come on, Cheesecake Factory, and then I'm a cheesecake fanatic. So, any cheesecake that's good without the key lime pie, I don't like that.
But when y'all really like each other, though, it's so crazy because it's like y'all just really.
First of all, women, for you not to get out of the car when I pull up to that, I would have told you to get the hell out. We ain't got to go in here. I'm going to go in here because I'm hungry. I'm going to eat. I don't give a damn about you. I'm going to go get my 2 pieces of cheesecake that I want. Macadamia nut. Turtle.
It's all funny.
You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to go get that. I'm not going to play no games with you. You ain't going to have me out here looking stupid. I'm gonna go do what I need to do. You can take your ass home. I can get you a Uber. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even do that. I'm leaving. Please don't do me.
I just feel like for the most part, she wasn't happy. She could just went home.
First of all, I need to see the outfit.
Would you ask her to go home if she just said, "Can you just take me home"?
Hell no.
Why?
Motherfucker, you can get on it. First of all, you can get on an Uber. Get your ass on it. Not in it, on it. Because you really getting on my damn nerve. I'm trying to take you out and have a good time. First of all, I'm going to say this. My conversation is impeccable. So I don't give a fuck where we go. My conversation going to dictate the fucking date. Anyway. But for you not to even get out of the car, that is a problem. That means something's wrong with you.
I feel like the fact that she didn't even want to be around you is a problem.
Well, first of all, let's think about this.
You could go to the park and I'm still gonna have a good time.
Well, let's think about this too. What restaurant was this? What was he taking her? It had to be like Steak 48.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I feel like
What's the
those type of men, like every man that I attract, they literally will take me. They automatically want to go somewhere downtown, or somewhere Chicago. And I don't ask to look at anything. But at the same time, if a man really like you, he gonna pay attention to how you are.
So can I ask you this question?
How you carry yourself.
Would you accept a date if a nigga took you to Chick-fil-A?
Yes and no. Because it's like that's all we doing is going to Chick-fil-A.
What's wrong with Chick-fil-A?
That don't last that long.
You don't like the 2 days?
No, me personally, I don't have a problem with it. Well, first of all, let's back it up. I like home cooked meals, so let's get that straight. So I'm not a big fast food person, and that's not how the restaurant go. But I like dates that last. I like the experience. That's what I like. So it's not really about the food we eat in or where we at. It's about what are we doing to open each other up, have fun, and make me laugh.
Okay.
Like I said, when I was telling the story, like the main thing that really stood out was like him being assertive, him making me laugh, him bringing out shit that I'm like, damn, this motherfucker really got me feeling like something. So when you can do that, then that's what I'm doing.
Oh, we got me feeling something.
Exactly, doing shit that you ain't felt with nobody else. And you gonna figure that, or it's just the conversation. Or like how he, opening the door.
You looking at the intangibles.
I'm looking at everything.
Those are the intangibles. Opening the door, making sure you open the restaurant.
That's just that, but your character too. I'm just like you can learn about just a conversation. That's really all it is. This conversation. I feel like the more y'all talk, the more honest y'all are.
Well, this is my thing. It seems like it's a pop-up thing with them two, but
that's what I'm like. It seems like that she didn't really like him like that.
She didn't really like him.
Yeah.
Because any girl that's been around the guy for a long time, if he end up taking you to Chili's, Fridays, Applebee's.
What? I ain't like Chili's got their drinks.
Well, see, Chili's get busy, and Fridays get busy on the drinks too sometimes.
Yeah,
sometimes.
You're right. That's what I'm saying. I like the drink.
But see, she was mad about the Cheesecake Factory, like it ain't got a good ambiance.
Right.
Like
but sometimes they do though. I don't know which one they was at, but sometimes
I don't know, but she was triggered. Lady, you need to get it together. Well, your ass gonna be eating at McDonald's because you gonna do what you want to do for a motherfucker that's doing what he doing.
Yeah.
He was laying fight down. I guarantee you took a Big Mac.
Wow, Big Mac. Wow,
she would have.
But see, that's the thing though. It's like it's different levels. It's just like I said, like even with sex, it's just like first off, even sex is overrated. Like as far as just thinking about it in a sexual way. If it's not the person that you like really like,
what the hell are you talking about?
It's overrated.
Overrated?
Yeah.
Girl, you lost your damn mind.
So when you get out of sex, well, I mean, I know like when you get, I know y'all know easy.
All ladies and gentlemen.
But yeah.
We're talking about sex now.
But I feel like it's like casual sex is overrated. I ain't gonna say sex.
Casual sex?
Casual sex is overrated.
I'm not gonna say casual sex is overrated. You know what I think? I think that people make sex taboo too much. Stop. It's sex. It's supposed to be great. It's supposed to be exciting.
It's supposed to be intimate. It's supposed to be something like
it's supposed to be exciting, and it's supposed to be with that. Like
it feels. A lot of people don't even know how it feels to be in love. A lot of people don't even know how it feels to like genuinely have somebody that y'all both care about. So maybe that's another thing that is a different standpoint. Because for me, like I said, I promise you, find the person that you really love, That sex is up.
But you talk about love though. We talking about casual sex.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though.
I'm talking about if I'm out on
like,
Friday night and I see a young lady that is.
It still don't feel like shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you just really horny and you just need something, yeah.
But if I want to, like, let's put it like this, because I've had this conversation before with a bunch of women before. I said, let's play it like this. If a woman had the opportunity to walk up to a man and say, "Hey, I want to fuck you,"
9 times 10 she horny.
but 9 times out of 10 is that guy gonna fuck her or not?
Yeah, he is.
He is, right?
I mean, oh my man. Men are easy.
Niggas, we can say that.
I don't think we can say that on.
Yeah, we can. It's YouTube. You can say whatever you want.
It's
the internet.
Let us not.
But look, I'm gonna say this: if I was to be in a situation like that, where a girl walked up to me and was like, "Hey, I want to fuck you," I'm gonna be like,
But also, it depends on the type of man. See, that's sometimes we just got 2 different experiences. Because some men are really hard.
Well, I've had girls.
But there's a lot of men that's, trust me, I hear a lot of men tell me they get thrown at them all the time. That's why a lot of men be trying to think every girl's easy now. That's the problem.
Nah, the internet did that. But
no, the internet didn't do that. This happened before the internet. This is just actually, people just became more comfortable on the internet. It was like a monkey see, monkey do type of thing.
But when we're talking about casual sex, okay?
Versus wait until you in love sex. Yes.
Okay, now waiting until we in love sex, that max.
So sometimes, if you want to talk about sexual energy, that's all. It's all a mindset thing.
Hey man, look, I'm gonna tell you this. Yes, sex is all about energy. Yes, sex is all about.
No, I'm saying like far as where you put your sexual energy versus thinking you got all
So
have sex.
Can I ask you this question? Have you ever had casual sex?
Yes.
Okay, because I was about to say you can't comment on this.
Yes. How else would I feel like it's overrated if I haven't had it? Obviously, it ain't felt right. And then I take what I feel and observe others.
You like
they are, and it's like no.
So basically, what you're saying is you like relationship sex more than casual sex.
Then that boring casual sex, yes.
Okay. Also, you've had boring.
No, it's all boring. If there's no feeling, we don't like each other, or there's no.
So what if you had a little feeling, a little spark with that person?
There's no little spark, little feeling, nothing.
Well, yeah, because people be lying.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It depends on how you think. Because me, baby, I got some good discernment, okay? I be looking at that I be looking at motherfuckers down, analyzing the fuck out of them, okay?
Okay, so I'm going to say this. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to go off of mine.
I pick mine wisely.
Let me go off of my experience. So when I was in college, did I have a lot of casual sex?
Oh, see, when you be young, that's different. You know, your mind didn't even develop.
No. I mean, you grown still. You make grown-up decisions. But you're still wild.
I don't think you figure it out till you like the early 30s.
Yeah, I was a wild boy.
Yeah, but that's, go ahead and finish your story.
But I'm saying this. The reason why I say casual sex is not a big deal is because...
No, I said it was overrated.
Well, it's not overrated because I've had casual sex with women that were really good in bed.
Yes.
And I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, but that's the good and bad. What about everything else?
No, don't get me wrong. They're ass-tastic and all the other intangibles that we want to, like, gloat up for women. Don't get me wrong. Ass-tastic. They can't talk. They can't read past the 3rd grade level. It's inevitable, right?
Can't read past 3rd grade.
Well, I've had some bad ones.
Wow, you have some bad energy on you.
Oh, yeah. Bad mojo. But I'm going to say this. Casual sex is somewhat different now than what it was back in the day. If you grew up in one of those households where casual sex was bad, you shouldn't do that. You should wait till you get married. But of course, your mindset.
When you grow up in a house with casual, putting on if casual sex is happening. You mean like watching your parent do it? Something?
Well, no, your parent probably telling you not to fuck.
Who would they tell you that?
Because they want you to get married. This is, your parent doesn't want you to do shit that they did. I grew up in a household where my mama didn't want me to do the same thing that she did growing up.
Well, I grew up and they didn't get it.
Well, I mean,
look at me. I'm doing great. So,
I'm just saying, man. Look, I'm just putting it out there that's how some households are. They are like
you are absolutely right.
But for me, I was just like, I'm gonna go do what I want.
Exactly, but you have your own life, your own mind at the end of the day.
Do I think
what they can do is try to prepare the best that they can. But
casual sex was exciting. It was fun.
You also a man.
And I also don't feel like anything is wrong with it. If you want to have sex with somebody that you are attracted to and you like, then you know that they're safe.
Okay, but see, there you go with the like. Sometimes that's
you have to like them.
No. What? You have casual sex. That's not. It don't even be like First of all, when you first meet somebody that be surface level stuff, do you really know them? Do you really know?
No.
You know, most people that I meet or talk to or just even observe, they always be like, yeah, it's this way in the beginning, but it's just gonna turn this way. A lot of people have that mindset, even when it comes to me talking to people or talking to me.
Right.
They always think that it's gonna be like this, so I'm gonna be one way, a certain way, or nice when you get in, and then switch up and be something different later. And you know why it's like that, or you know why you didn't recognize that in the beginning, but you put that sex into it. So it's like, and it's like you would mistake those feelings for actually liking somebody, when really it was just lust, attraction, like you said. That's all it is.
Well, I mean, 9 times out of 10, when you have sex with somebody, if they're good at having sex with you, then you become kind of dumb.
Well, that's a mindset thing. That's not everyone though. That's
not everybody.
That's something that you choose your mind. You let your mind choose.
Of course.
Because when it comes to that, then you have like high emotional intelligence, or you just
highly emotional intelligence.
You tend to like put your mind on like more stuff that matters, or like stuff that's just more high vibration.
I don't have an issue with casual sex. I think sex is not taboo anymore.
Well, what do you desire out of life?
Happiness. Everybody desires that.
I'm saying like far as like, how do you want, some people want to get married, some people want to have.
Of course, everybody wants to get married.
Everybody doesn't want to. I'm saying some people do.
I mean, I want my lineage to live on forever, so yes, I will soil my royal oats eventually.
Yes, but when do you plan on like actually having that, and why don't you have it now?
Who knows, man? I'm just being honest. I grew up in a different type of lifestyle.
Yeah, but you said that's excuse.
It's not an excuse. I just grew up differently. I focused on football and going to college and getting an education because a lot of people in my family didn't have that. So I had to go and change the narrative of my last name lineage. I didn't want that to be, they get there, they don't finish. Yeah, like, I didn't want that. So
after you finish, or even like during, because at the end of the day, like, it's just about balance.
Yeah, I just wanted
it's like some people, like, they tend to just focus on one particular thing in life, or just settle for a lot of things just because they don't want the extra pressure, or they don't want to put in the work.
Well, that's the reason why I don't, because I was focusing on that. I just like school. And I love
but after school, now, like far as now.
Well, after school, you got to deal with regular females.
You don't have to.
I mean, I left college, so I left talking to some intelligent beings.
I'm sure.
Some. I'm not going to say all.
Some. They was in college.
But when you leave from that and then you're out in the world, right? You got a job and you're interacting. And first of all, let's just be honest. I worked at Amazon. So that was just. I'm not gonna talk about some Amazon women because some of them are very smart.
No,
intelligent.
You just came in today next, but you could talk about them. This is the real.
Some of them are intelligent, young women, but others are not.
Okay, mentally ill.
Mentally and all, they are not. So I mean, when you come into that, damn, I had intelligence. I was great at talking. My charismatic background was good. I was funny. I was always a fucking jokester or something. Like, I was always that. So it was easy to attract certain women that really wasn't, used to seeing that. An outgoing black guy? Oh my God. Like, they ain't used to it. So when you get around those girls, it's easy to captivate them. It's easy to have that casual sex or...
You know what that is? I learned that... being like that, that's all good qualities, and it's like it's up to you of where you choose how you choose to use it. And with you, like you said, like it's pretty much manipulation because that's pretty much what you did.
What?
You took your charm and you used it for those type of
Don't confuse my charm as a tactic to manipulate a woman.
But it pretty much is though.
It's not. Don't get mad at me because you didn't have that male figure in your life to show you what charisma looks like or what character looks like.
Yeah,
I had it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But that goes back to like.
It goes back to your daddy not going to college or you not being around educated men enough to be like, oh, I know what you. Okay, I could pick up what you do. See, I can go into a conversation with a group of females, right? And it could be a guy there talking, just jabbing. You know how they talk. yeah, so you know I be blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Doing all that. I come into the conversation. I can feed off of whatever he's talking about, jump into that conversation, and dominate the conversation to where not just the women are listening now, but the guy is listening too. So when it came down to it, like I just knew, like I knew that the women that I was encountering now was not the same as the women that I was encountering in college. Not diminishing them, but I was just like, man, what I'm encountering right now is super easy to dominate and to grasp.
And at that point, you observe that. That was your intuition telling you that, and you observe that. At that point, you take that and you go and you figure that out. You figure out what's your next move.
Super easy.
It's up to you to figure out, like, to be aware of who you're around and who you're talking to.
Because there was some chicken heads now.
Exactly. And then when it gets to that point, then that's when you look at yourself and be like, why am I around this? Or why am I talking to this?
It was some chicken heads. I can guarantee that.
Why are you addicted to chicken heads?
Oh, it was. The things they was doing was just.
That's what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. But why keep yourself around it? That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Exactly. But there's also, a lot of that comes with negative energy, and if I can fall short with that because they fall for that temptation. And
if it look good, why not?
Exactly. And that's the problem. A lot of how many men that I run it now, especially now this whole year, especially getting single, they're operating the way I do. You know how many men post with rig that looks good, looks okay, ugly. The men that everybody, the popular men, what I call them, the men with the big ego, all the type of men, all of them look good. There's nothing wrong. I even got men that have great personalities that have talked to me, or that's really polite to me.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I haven't chosen or fell into any of their. I ain't gonna call it a trap. It's not a trap, but I haven't put myself in any of their situations. And that was a self choice. That was a mind choice for me. And since I've done that, I've been able to see how my life has changed for myself. I've been able to put my focus on myself. I've been able to build myself financially, emotionally, spiritually, everything. So when it comes to what you're talking about, it's yes, I've experienced it too as a woman. I experience it all the time, but it's these are my choices if I choose to be around that or if I choose to elevate and attract better. And that's what that also goes back to the girl I was talking about, the Cheesecake girl. It goes back to that. I also said if you don't like the men that's taking you to Cheesecake Factory or Chili's, whatever, then you need to focus on yourself. Look at yourself and see, evaluate yourself. And that goes for men too, but men and their egos, y'all can do what y'all want, so I'm trying to argue that. But these men that's spiritually in tune with themselves, they know what I'm talking about.
This is true.
And yeah.
With yourself. Namaste.
Not lusty.
Hey.
I said namaste.
I said namaste. Like you said, nothing about no damn lusty.
I'll be doing all that, honey, so I don't know about that.
Well, since we dove into that, and the Cheesecake Factory lady needs to get a reevaluation.
Yes.
You could have took your ass to KFC and got you a nice little hot 6-piece of them spices.
Yes, but nobody has to go. Don't nobody got to deal with it.
I just feel like she's wrong. Period. She's terrible. She's the epitome of why men are struggling right now in trying to find somebody to be with.
Yes,
it's a very difficult field when you are single, trying to talk to women. They have too many goddamn lists. They have too many red flags.
What type of women though? Because I feel like I've been noticing a lot of people are placed in the same category. It's
all in the same box.
No, it's not, because I don't even put men in the same box. I ain't gonna say never, but I do not say all men are the same. When I meet men, that's the literally reason why they be feeling so weird or uncomfortable, because I look at them for them. I want to see what you about. So, and I do that with every man that comes in my life. So,
okay.
Putting everybody in the same box is not the same. And it's so funny because it was a Facebook post, and there was the reason why everybody don't get along is because in high school we was separated. We had the honors class people, we had the the regular class people, and I feel like that's so true because I feel like it's like that. Yes. You gotta look at the people that's more intelligent, more spiritually in tune with themselves, that love themselves. That's one category. Then you got the category the girls who don't care to grow, who don't care to better themselves. And I feel like that's the category a lot of men fall for, and it sucks because you know a lot of y'all go for looks. But at the same time, I do agree with you when you say how women are. I do feel like we are put on this earth to lead, spiritually lead, and we are supposed to like whatever we allow, that's what men are going to take, you know. So I feel like if more women like that have more morals and was more into themselves and was like more open to learning and not hating, then yeah, there probably would be a better outcome for me. But it's very rare, but they're out there. But like I said, for men, I feel like men are supposed to tell they already know what's up. The ones that carry themselves as kings and all that good stuff, they know what's up.
The dating pool is still full of piss.
It is, but it's
terrible. These women are fucking terrible.
But have you ever thought about, like, have you ever really took the time?
Hey, don't get me wrong. The men are fucking terrible too. Please don't get me wrong. We are fucking terrible.
I don't even think people are terrible. I think people are confused.
Terrible.
Because you gotta look at the confusion comes from, first off, I feel like celebrities. I feel like comes from these influencers. But
you still influenced at 30.
No. Who was influenced at 30?
I'm just saying, how are you still easily influenced at 30? It's just my thought.
You know, I had a person tell me, and this is so true. They said the 30 that is now is not the same 30 was years ago. That's so true. So that's
right.
You realize a lot of people are really mature right now.
Oh,
well, I was going to say, you didn't even figure out what to say. But it works.
They're terrible.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I don't want to say people are terrible. It's hard.
You don't think these sexy red wannabe women ain't terrible?
Why are you paying attention to them?
No.
Why can't you look? Why don't you shift your focus to more women that's like more intelligent, that's more like into themselves, that's more.
You can find them, but they still ratchet too.
Not all the time.
I ran into
so what you mean when you say ratchet? Because you know a lot of times fun girls.
Like, don't get me wrong.
But don't say
we do want a lady in the streets, hit a freak in the sheets. Now it is of course that is the greatest line ever. So that's what we want. Right? We want that. But when I say that the dating pool is full of piss, it's because of not just how they act. That's a small part of the pie, or the reason why that the pool is pissy. But the reason why the pool is extremely pissy is these, how can I say this shit? Like these guidelines or restrictions that guys, or these things that you have to come to the table with already. We see this shit on social media all the time.
You're right.
We see it every day.
But that's on social media. Why y'all listen to
But we know that the world revolves around social media.
It does not, though. There's a whole life outside.
Yeah, we believe that.
Media. I don't even believe that. Well, I believe it, but I actually seen it for myself.
Do you believe that these women and these men are not indulging themselves in the social media? This thing, it's in your face all day.
Yes, but what about the people I be around and surrounded by? Now, I ain't talking about just black people now.
No, that's right.
Just black people.
I'm just saying.
I just feel like it's a whole world.
It becomes very difficult for me to look at the dating scene and be like, when they're influenced by these TikToks, so they're influenced by the married people's Instagram stories.
And I agree with that.
And I'm saying this, and I want this to be very well documented. Okay, women and men need to stop evaluating their relationships based off of what they see on social media. The reason being is because those people probably went through hell and back to get to the image that you are watching and seeing at this moment. The lovey-dovey, even when we argue, I still come over and kiss him and hug him and let him know that I care about him. That's years of training.
That's fairy tale.
That is years of training and years of going through shit.
And sometimes it ain't even just training, because at the end of the day, your relationship is what you want it to be.
Yeah, you train that.
Your marriage is what you want it to be. You don't even got to be that if you don't want it to be.
Yeah, I mean, you're training.
Actually, like you said, that's the power too.
Yeah.
Everybody focuses on.
I'm not watching that shit. I know I cannot be like, what's her name? DeVal and
You can.
What's her name? You know, but it takes time to get there. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to
I ain't gonna say it takes time. I'm gonna say it takes hard work.
No, it takes hard work. That's
I'm gonna say no, not necessarily. Well, okay, in due time. But like when you say time, it can be long kind of stuff, but it's not necessarily long. I think it takes hard work.
I love them. I love those. I love them. I don't particularly look at them and say, "Oh, I need to have my relationship be like this."
Yeah.
Like I don't do that because that takes time to get there.
But see, another thing I learned too is like, a lot of people, they focus on what they want. And we don't focus on what you need. So it's like this whole time, what you're talking, just talking about people or just talking, it's always I want. Well, what about what you need? And no, people don't be seeking what they actually need.
That is true.
For themselves and for their life, and that's the real issue, So,
I just want people to stop indulging.
Because think about it. When you say you want somebody, you see a person, you attract to a person. And that's how you say, I want that, or I love that person. That's something you want. But did you look at that character and see or have a conversation with them and I see that they really stirred up?
It takes time.
No, not all the time. I promise you it don't take as much time as you think. I promise you. You have to sit down and talk. And, talking is actually key to a lot, to relationships, friendships, everything.
Communication.
Yes, talking, you have to talk. When you first meet a person, you have to talk. Because even when people we on the phone with somebody, and y'all still have to talk about surface level stuff or what y'all gonna do with each other, that stuff. Are you really talking about, deep shit? Now, I ain't saying you gotta tell me this and this, everything in the beginning, but it's just talk.
Yeah, we need to talk about the intellectual components that make us come together.
No, but see, a lot of times if y'all both like each other, that shit comes natural as hell.
Well, you had a conversation.
Take me, for example, we've been friends for a long time. We always been cool with each other. Nothing has ever been forced, or this whole conversation it hasn't been forced. It's always like this. So it's that's how it should be with friendships. That's how it should be with relationships. That's how it should be. Period. One after doing stuff, sticking with people that
it's natural.
Yes, that give you natural vibes. That's the best way to go.
It's organic.
Yes.
That's why I call it organic.
And I guess that's also another thing, because that goes back to being real with yourself. You gotta be real with yourself. You gotta be real with yourself. That's how you attract real people. You start being real with yourself. And that's one thing I had to learn. I had to learn to be real with myself, be honest with myself. And once I started getting real and honest with myself, that's really when I started recognizing real people and recognizing what was for me. And even when I'm in ugly situations or situations that seem crazy, and I still be honest with myself, I'm going, okay, let this person know how you feel. Or, even if I have to sit back and analyze myself, that's me being honest with myself or being honest with that person. Regardless, I was honest. So, that's the conversations that y'all got to have in the beginning, a lot of people start off sharing awful lies, we all know. And then months later you find out, yes, it's both men and women, it's not just men.
Lying like a mother.
Women be acting like they got it together, and, they got all the money. No, be honest, be straight up about what you got going on.
I ain't got shit together. I eat soup 3 days after okay.
But see, the narrative can change with two good people that's just trying to make it and do it. We all got good morals. The narrative can always change, but it goes back. I believe in God, so I always let God lead. That's just me. But let God handle it. If you let God handle it, then He's going to lead it.
Facts.
So, but that's just me. So I guess honesty, be real.
Still doesn't change the fact that the dating pool has pissy.
Yeah, but look at all that lies in it. That's what I'm saying. How many people are
pissy?
Okay, look, and then I feel like
sometimes dude just float past you in the pool.
I don't know my date. Well, me, I haven't really necessarily been dating. I'd say I always follow the auditioning because I'm not really good.
Really, nobody motherfucking auditioning to be in a situation.
No, I don't do situations. It's required for us to be serious.
That's crazy. It's a lot of stipulations.
A lot of people that actually met each other and actually within the first month or the first week and actually been successful in their marriage.
Well, that's great. Go applaud to them.
And the reason why it's like that is because that's how it's both honest and real with each other.
Well, yeah.
They probably had it was probably good people before they got together.
The world doesn't like real anymore because of the internet.
Well, I like real and I mean, so that's just
I be telling the truth. Motherfucker hate me.
No, I think a lot of people I think a lot of people just settle for that, honestly.
They hate it. Why is he so honest?
Cause you know what? Then I can speak how I speak because I'm on a growing journey, and like on this journey, it has really lieutenants like did a whole spin. Yeah. I don't even pay attention to them. If anything, I ignore them. Or, I put people in different categories, so that's not just like that's why it's been working out for me. They really not for me, and I can clearly see they're not for me. Like I said, first off, I have a car, you should have a car. I got a home, you should have a car. And I ain't talking about like an actual house, but you should have your own house. That you should be independent as well. All that sort of stuff. So that's the stuff that you should find out.
Well, yeah, you at that age now.
Even then, like I still fought. Trust me, I had to fight myself for a lot of stuff. Like, trust me, I don't even blame you.
Ray, stay with you still.
No, I only stay with one man.
Ray.
I only stay with one man, and I don't even regret it. Trust me. Like we had our ups and downs, but I don't regret it. Like it was an experience, but for the most part, like
I stayed with somebody. Hell no. Damn, fuck. Never again.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Around there, ratchet and mother.
I don't know, but like the dating for me has to be bad. I actually been trying to stay in the house because he was my friend. And like you said, because you have to like me and this and that. I'm sorry. Why you gonna hate on camera? Like do that off camera. He hate on me on camera, off camera. Now see the hate. This is what hate looks like. But yeah, but I've been actually keep people with so I just continue to grow and chase my goals. But
fly, little butterfly.
The thing when it comes to dating, the men are actually there if I wanted them. So
whatever, cocky.
You see it as cocky, but I see it as you just low vibration.
We're really gonna go there with a low vibration.
And it's so crazy. I'm glad that he brought up that because only people that care about since I'm not even gonna say it on the internet.
God, don't want to say it on the internet. So man, I want to ask you this though. Some weird shit. This is our first episode, so we're talking about a lot of shit. We dove into the DG and what's her name?
Holly.
Bailey. They have it. We talked about
the cheesecake girl.
The cheesecake. Oh, Jesus Christ. Stand it. Okay,
oh my God, that bothers you so bad.
It does.
I pray that you find a lovely baby for you. I pray you do.
Sick. Should be happy I'm feeding you both. Anyway.
Oh my God. She probably was out of your league. But she should have said no from the start.
Girl, stop!
It's okay to say no, y'all. Like, if somebody's not in your league, or even if they want to take y'all out, it's okay to still say no. If you know, and you can see it's not going to work, do not.
You stay your funky ass in the house. Exactly. Ain't take you out.
That's what I said.
You can stay your stank ass in the house.
It's okay to say no.
Yeah, you did right. It's okay. Because I can go take somebody else out for 6 piece, mild sauce, lemon pepper on it, and I can get a whole lot of ass at the end of the night.
That's all you gonna get. No love.
That's all I need.
No kids, no meals.
Yeah, we going out on dates.
Man,
we ain't trying to
get talk to me and have dated me. Y'all know what's up.
Oh God, you might have some motherfucking four at Wendy's.
Make sure if y'all dated me,
switch your drink to a frosty.
So y'all can bust this bubble, this hanger.
Switch your drink to a frosty.
I don't care because we can get a frosty after we go eat. That's fine with me.
You will ask the pumpkin spicy since you want to act all baby shit.
I don't even like pumpkin spice.
No, but
I like caramel.
First episode we talked about what? How do you feel? That's how I like to end off the episodes. Talking about our mental.
Mentally, I feel good. Okay. I feel like it was a successful episode,
Facts.
And I feel like there's going to be a lot more deep conversations. Hopefully, we can have people on the show. Hopefully, y'all like what we was talking about, and y'all give us some feedback.
Facts.
Make sure y'all comment. So I feel good.
Mentally, where I'm at, I'm gonna be honest. I'm at a very great point in my life mentally. I used to have some dark periods.
You talking about in our life? Or you didn't say in our life?
I'm just saying period. Right now.
Okay, tell your story. My bad.
Right now I'm in a good spot. You know what I mean? Where I'm happy, doing what I want to do. I'm enjoying it, taking that risk. So this podcast is what means a lot to me. So this is really good. This is something I should have been did. I know I got a whole bunch of friends out there. No, you should have been there.
It's never too late to
It's
start.
never too late. Vera Wang made her first famous dress at 33. Samuel L. Jackson became a fucking full-time actor at 40 something.
Aaliyah had her first suite at 27.
All right.
People get it at 18, 19. So I'm just saying, even if you're in your late 20s, don't feel discouraged. Like, if anything, life is just started in your late 20s.
Man, we good. We good, man. You feel me? So I just want to end it off by saying thank you to all the viewers. Thank y'all for watching. We trying to keep them at an hour. You know what I'm saying? Unless we get some good shit to talk about.
No, it's still an hour because we ain't supposed to be talking about hours.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be talking about hours. Unless I'm by myself, you know what I'm saying? I can do that.
He wouldn't be himself so bad. So if y'all want to see
I
on
know.
the show,
I know. Great.
the
cause.
favorite on the show,
We'll see that. We'll put a poll up on
and y'all
YouTube.
see on the public.
Hey man, what the fuck? This is go ahead, run up, get done up. I'll tell you that now. Legal. No man, but
That's a shame.
this is the first episode. Say the title. Come on.
Oh, you want me to say it?
Yeah, say the
Oh.
title.
What's the perspective?
What's the perspectives? All right, we changed it. I know y'all looking at it like what?
Yes, it started out as agree to disagree, but that's still our concept. But we have to switch it up because we need to be more a little bit more original.
A little bit.
So we went with
What's the perspective?
yes, and I feel like it's good because we have hella perspective. So
Yes, sir. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back next week with another great video with some another great topics. We also would love for you guys to go ahead and she's going to put the Instagram page up on here at the
make
bottom.
sure you follow.
Make sure you follow. We should
Every Friday we're gonna have the episode.
every Friday we'll have an episode up. So that means be in tune, subscribe, share.
Comment, let us know what y'all think about our topics.
Yes.
We don't want to just be the only ones. So.
Yeah, and let us know what y'all want us to talk about too. We'll take
That
it.
too. Even if you even got like a
Something.
situation or a problem, we'll put it up there. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that too. We'll get into that segment of the show too. Where we talk about some personal things that y'all want to, want us to talk about or whatever like that. We'll do that. But this is a podcast, so we will be having shit that we talk about from the internet. All the students, celebrities. We love.
Wow.
We will be talking about them too. But subscribe, like, comment, share, click the bell, please, and thank you to the podcast so you can get all the updates of when we're posting or when we're premiering. Follow the Instagram. You should have a Facebook here shortly. YouTube, please get on YouTube and subscribe, like, click that bell for all the updates. This is your host, Big T Dog.
Yeah, Aaliyah. See y'all next episode.
Chill.
Cause bitch, I said what I said. I read